of their 34. So sitting down, guarding one side, helping on the rollers. We have to find a way to get defense into the game, because if not, they're going to...
All right, Coach, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
And he's obviously not happy, but I love Phoenix. I thought they moved crisply. They shared it without making mistakes with the ball. And so you have to take away something. And what they have to take...
Here's Porter. You talked about that three just hit from the left side.
Multiple positions, and he's an improved shooter. A little bit harder to make that three off the move than in a spot-up position. Their G League team, then to Oklahoma City. Never carved out an every night role, but was always good enough as rebounder he is. Now he has some defensive challenges, but from an offensive standpoint, efficiency-wise, and a rebounding standpoint, what a boost he's going to...
He's got 6 points. He's always among the NBA leaders in assist-to-turnover ratio. But Michael Malone said, look, we have to find minutes for Porter. You know, out his emergence. Remember, he was averaging single digits for most of the year. Started to get hot right before the shutdown in March. And then in the bubble, he averaged 22 points per game. His don't
start. And you forget, last year in the playoffs, they got swept by Miami in the first round. But their best player by far, Sabonis, was not there. He was injured.
Quarantine and was having to go through health and safety protocols. First game since December 20. And so far, Porter in 6 minutes has 5 points.
That's unbelievable. He's been out that long.
5 feet.
That was a rainbow right there.
Half of the Suns' shots, more than half, have been from three-point land as Morris misses.
Here's guarding the paint is so hard now, Dave. You know, Michael Malone was frustrated but to play 4 or 5 shooters at a time, and it's hard to take away everything.
He's missed time as well for Denver. Plus the Nuggets, they lost 6 players off their roster from a year ago and added 7 new players. So they're still trying to find them. First field goal, and the lead is 10 for Phoenix.
I like how he fits together what the other Suns started. Shoots it, passes it quickly as Porter. Nice cut.
Everybody said, well, he's just a shooter. They said they knew that first training camp he was more than that. And he's starting his 3rd straight game now.
He's bigger than you think, too. He's a good 6'8", 6'9".
Minutes gone by in the second quarter. Porter trying to shake Carter, who in college was the National Defensive Player of the Year at West Virginia. He's given up, though, about 6 or 7 inches here. Chris Paul with 8 assists already. He's taken just 1 shot, but he's been setting everybody else up so far in the ball game. That's his average, 8 assists on the year, good for 4th in the NBA. Jokic at 10 assists leads the league. Kaminsky from deep. Denver started the year 1-4. They've gone 6-3 since. Currently tied for 9th in the West.
James Harden, but they lost so many pieces. It'll be interesting to see what Sean Marks can do to fortify their depth.
And you have a first-time NBA head coach. Figure out how all the pieces fit as Morris drives in Porter. Jokic back out there for the Nuggets. Here's Booker. They work it around to the corner to Bridges. Paul steps into a 3 and not close, but there is Bridges with the offensive rebound. He goes. Jokic has Cam Johnson on him. Jokic with 8 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Flips it ahead to Booker. Booker with 13 points to lead all scorers here in the opening half. 50% from the floor, but right around 25% from 3 as they've gone cold from out there here in the second quarter.
I really like Booker's effort, really battling.
Jokic with 10 points, Denver within 2, Harris with good. But back to Jamal Murray, it doesn't seem like he is back yet to where we saw him in the bubble. All great. Michael Malone even said he's still not there yet, but obviously we got a long ways to go in the season.
One thing, consistency. How many nights can you be great? You can't as a lead player and another good, you have to out of 10, 9 nights out of 10. That's the burden and responsibility of stars, or you can't, or you're not a star.
Points. Murray tried to answer, and it got.
Michigan State basketball, Tom Izzo, he has a saying when he sends his recruiters out on the road. Our type of guys, and that's what I think Phoenix has found. Their type of guys with these complementary players, tells greatness and Ayton's possible greatness.
And Jeff, to that point, it's about identity, culture, accountability, and they've got that, starting with James Jones as the GM, Monty Williams as the head coach.